Do. All right, welcome back. It is Friday. It is early, and that's fine. It's gonna be a pretty chill day, I think. I'm trying to get a whole bunch of art done here early in the morning, and then probably bounce out around afternoonish. Hope everybody had a good week. Bum bum bum. Oh, I better make sure my audio is actually working today. That's been on the fritz lately. Test, test, test. Yep, okay. We have mic. We have mic audio. We have music. We're golden. Turn my mic up a little bit. That's probably better. I'm sure everyone's like, why is he awake at 9:30 in the morning? Gotta draw some rugbies, that's why. What's better? Rugby from the side is very strange. Very strange. There we go. A little bit of the bend in the knee is going to add a little bit of funniness to rugby, so make them a little more aloof. A little more aloof. All right, I think that's it. Okay, so I'm going to jump right into the viewer suggestions today. If you've not made a suggestion, you're very welcome to put one on the list by typing it in chat. If you suggested something on Monday on the viewer community post, I have that on the list already. We'll go from there. I don't believe Chorus will be with us today. I think he is off and about. So it might just be us today. Might just be us. Oh, that means I'm not going to have a filter and I'm going to have to yell at the internet. It's going to be great. Ba, 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 da, da. okay, that was weird. No. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Let's roll some dice. Let's see what we're doing today. Natural 20, I don't have that many on the list. No. Try again. A vampire samurai, female, armed with a matchlock musket. No lips. Okay. A friendly, lipless vampire samurai. All right. It's going to be a weird one to start on, but here we go. Here we go. Do you think I should go like Corvus, welcome in? Think I should go like teeth exposed, no lips? How are you doing today, Corvus? That's good to hear. If we're going to draw a lipless vampire, I think we want to do that from... Huh? Maybe we don't want to do that from the side. Yeah, that's going to look weird. We're going to go from the front. Is blue the right color for a lipless vampire? I immediately almost gave her elf ears. I am gotta start drawing other stuff besides sexy elf ladies. If you're a vampire, wouldn't your lips just grow back? Alexander, welcome in. How's it going? It's going pretty good.
Hello.
Welcome in, welcome in.
Also, to answer your question, depends on the vampire.
I guess so.
I don't think not all vampires have regeneration.
Well, I mean, if that were the case, there would be a lot of skeletal vampires around, and I don't see that happening, so... Which people are allowed to challenge me on that, but I thought the whole idea was when you drink the blood, you like steal some of their youth and or life. Okay, so I'm thinking about the Dresden books now. No, those are ghouls.
I mean, they may have regeneration in Dresden, but I just know sometimes not all vampires in fiction have
So the Dresden
regenerative
books,
powers.
there's a bunch of different types of vampires, which is what I was trying to do. I was trying to think about, like, they have the red court and the white court and the black court. The black court, I think, are the way Dresden does it is like all the vampires have like a guise, so they have what they really look like and what they, and then what they can like project themselves to look like. So skeletal vampires in Magic the Gathering, okay. So I think the black court in Dresden is like necromancy kind of thing, and so I think the oldest black court vampire is basically just a skeleton. Now that I'm thinking about it, so like,
I googled. It says the Black Court vampires are your classic vampire undead humans that prey on the living ones in order to drink their blood.
okay,
But I don't know.
because one of them are like giant bats. Another one of them are just like succubuses. There's a whole bunch of weird stuff. All right, I stand corrected. Skeletal vampires.
I mean, there might be a near skeletal vampire. It's a black vampire. Black Court vampire.
Yeah.
Seems that White Court vampires are your energy vampires.
Yep, those are the succubus ones. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Dun, dun, da, da, da. Got us picking like, yeah, exactly. I saw it. That was pretty good. I think that's from Pathfinder, isn't it? Or is that from the old D&D books? I don't remember. I've seen that picture before. Don't know what it's from though.
I think that's an old D&D book.
Is it? It might be a Wayne Reynolds.
Oh, Magic the Gathering.
It's some magic. Okay. Yeah, the one you showed Alexander. There we go. Corvus found. Is that from the Dresden stuff, or is that just something different?
Yeah, it's a red vampire.
I thought the Reds were giant bats.
What describes them as able to disguising themselves as human.
Yeah.
So, but they are slimy bat-like creatures under a flesh mask.
Okay.
Gross.
That sounds right. Sounds like what I was thinking about. Oh, I forgot to give her a helmet. Dang it! I got distracted by the hair. Oh no. What happened?
We were gonna sky crane the bunny and it got left. Got left on the sky crane on the floor.
Oh. Telemarketers have been going crazy the last like 3 days. Don't know what's going on.
Probably another unforeseen effect of the big beautiful bill.
Somewhere in there, it's just like telemarketers can't be liable for stuff.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
That provision was added by Senator. Let's talk about your car insurance.
We like to talk about your car's extended warranty.
Yeah. Senator extended warranty would have been better. That's what I was trying to make the joke for. I fucked it up. Good job.
You're welcome.
Don't have any lips. Maybe I can actually go higher on this. I feel like I'm missing something with this. I kind of don't like the shoulder pads anymore. Let's get them. Let's make them a little bigger. I think they should be bigger. The wrap should be a little thinner. Shift the body a little bit over here. This is more like that. This drape this way. I want to adjust this shoulder pad too. You okay there, kid? What happened? Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Boo doo 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 doo. Uh-oh, the boy's upset. But I want the chair.
Peach, peach, peach. Peach, peach.
You still have plans today?
Yeah. Leaving probably about an hour. So.
That's probably how long we stream anyways, so. Let's see how we do. Dun, dun, dun. So I had to take my own advice reluctantly.
Uh-huh.
I've been struggling
Go
all
on.
week to get the character controller to work in the game. And Dalcor's just like, why don't we just buy this $40 thing that does it for multiple players and controllers and couch co-op? And I was like, that feels like it's cheating. He's like, yeah, but it's already done. It's like, okay. So we got it. It took me like 20 minutes to set up. And I was like, all right, well.
There's probably a reason why even FromSoft buys assets and
Yep.
stuff from other people.
Yep.
So.
Let the people that know what they're doing build the good stuff. The basic stuff, I guess, anyways. Been very sick last week. Still sick this week. Tried to go down. Just resting. Ugh, that's no good, Alex. Yeah, we were sick at the beginning of June.
Y'all were like sick for like a whole month.
Yeah.
So we went down in the middle of June. 2 weeks.
We went and visited some family, and we got sick. Came back. We're sick for like a whole week, and then recovering, and then got sick again with something else for another like whole week. And I'm just now not coughing. That was rough. You want a marker? There you go. You can have the purple. Ooh, and that one. I think you already bit the tip off the purple. Yeah. Yep. You don't want that one? How about blue? Does blue have a tip? Blue has a tip. Can I have the purple back? No, give it to me. Don't throw it on the floor. Throw it like this one. I don't know what happened to the orange spray or the orange marker. It just doesn't exist anymore. Yep, you can have the blue one. I was invited by coworkers, but yeah, shit happens. Still gonna try to go to my pen and paper group tomorrow. Wear a mask. I think the first time we got sick from like going to Costco, and the kid must have licked something. But I have no idea. I didn't go anywhere. I went shopping once, and then the whole family got sick. It's just like, how did this happen? I'm terrified when the kid starts going to like preschool or school because I feel like I'm just gonna be sick for years. My dad was kind of
still.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I was just gonna say you're gonna need to instill that wash your hands mentality.
Yep. My dad's kind of a germaphobe. More, he's just like, he's super tidy and kind of OCD about stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember like whenever we got sick, he would just like quarantine himself away from us, and I was like, that's so mean. And now it's like, I get it. Like if my mom got sick, he would sleep in a spare room or on the couch. It's just like, nope, not getting sick. Refuse. Hey, don't draw on the clothes, kid. The marker either goes on the thing or you don't play with it. Come on. Yeah, I know you're upset. I know. Move your foot. Markers go on the marker board. Not in my clean laundry. Alright, I think I'm done with this one. Yeah, no, you can't draw on the clothes. Kids can fan beat a germ bomb. Sounds pretty funny though, so. Oh, I totally forgot the other arm guard here. Hold on. We'll do that and then we'll call it on this one. I feel like I could make this way more skeletal. Maybe that would be more fun. I'm gonna spend the entire day just drawing this, apparently. One more markers. Can I have the other one, please?
One at a time. and check it out. Not draw on me. You want to be held? You can.
I think that I didn't draw the shoulder pad again. Dang it.
They're in a reference for the armor review.
Yeah, I saw a different reference and I was already going with that.
Oh.
I used that for the skirt. I think the skirt needed the kind of like what is that called? It's not really scale mail. It's like stitched. Or are they little plates?
They are little plates sewn together.
So it is. It's like banded or scale mail, I guess.
Well, it'll be more akin to like lamellar.
Lamellar, that's the word. There we go.
Yeah.
Lamellar didn't have to be metal though, right?
No,
It's
it
just lamination.
mostly was metal. Some people theorize there may have been leather lamellar, but there's been no proof of it.
Okay.
Because it's leather.
The Mythbusters did a paper one. That was pretty neat.
But yeah, it's generally like pieces of like iron
Gotcha.
threaded together.
All right, I'm gonna give myself one more pass at this face, and then we're gonna call it. I need more fidelity. She doesn't look like a vampire. Dun, dun, dun. I think that's probably good. We're gonna call it there. All right, let's roll some dice. So I made a video a while back about like cool dice things, and like I was like, ooh, baby food jars, great dice holders. Turns out like something about the wax in the lids likes to just permanently seal themselves. So they still work really well, but sometimes I can't open them. It's very frustrating. A Warforged Ranger who learned empathy, but also has a spear. Okay.
So Spear Ranger.
Say that again.
A Spear Ranger.
Yep. Not a bad choice in my mind. Partially because I like spears, but also I'm a big fan of the Melee Ranger. Melee Ranger is dope as hell. And once again we draw a skull. Here we go. I think it's about time to go back and watch the Iron Man movies. But my hesitation is that I'll probably want to watch them again in like 3 years with the kiddo. So do I marathon through some Iron Man movies? Or do I just wait? I don't know. I am super excited when the kid gets older to go through the entire like Star Wars franchise chronologically. That's really fun. It's really fun if you haven't done that and you have like a month to kill. That's the way to do it. What do you got, kid? Did you find the orange marker? Or is that the pink one? Don't stick it in your mouth. Bring it here. Come here. Oh, he's so smart. And so disobedient. What makes good ranger clothes? I guess if you're a robot, you don't really need clothes, but I feel like if you're a ranger and a warforged, maybe you'd wear like a cloak. Dun, 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 dun. I didn't give him a lot of neck. It's alright though. I think we're okay. Wrong direction. Hit the fold the wrong direction. There we go. Thank you. What if we just drew only samurais today? Samurai vampires all day long. So you suggested a Gripply gunfighter. We're going to go ahead and make them a vampire ranger. Here we go. Sorry, vampire samurai. Oh, she was supposed to have a musket. That was what I forgot. It's too late now. We're past that. Drawn on the rugby layer. No, that's conflicting messaging. Oh well. I need to get a spear. Just for fun. You can throw a spear, but are you supposed to? That's the question. I'm not sure if you're actually supposed to throw them. Because there are, like, throwing spears are very specific. So are all spears throwable? Or are there just different types of spears? Because you have, like, the throwing axes. But really, you can throw pretty much any axe. Like,
Alright. I gotta go.
okay. Catch you later.
See ya.
I guess that's the difference between like a spear and a javelin, right? Javelins are meant to be thrown. Jesus, it's already 10:30. Dang. Time flies. You need some feathers. All rangers need feathers. It's just... gotta pick them up when you find them. Turn them into arrows. It's required. I think all robots should be birds. Excuse me. What you got, kid? Oh, you eating some toast? That looks pretty good. Yeah, that's good toast. Make this edge a little thicker so it pops a little more. Choking on bread? Don't shove the whole thing in your mouth, kid. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. You gotta eat it slowly. Yeah. Crammed a whole piece of toast in his mouth. Couldn't cope. Be right back. Maybe do something weird. Maybe we give him like a predator gun thing on his left arm. That'd be kind of neat. Ooh, yeah, there's a new Predator movie out. I gotta watch that. I think there's an Alien TV show too. I have to be more comfortable with just like solid values. Like here and here. It's okay that that just goes to like full darkness. Maybe over here as well. I think maybe that's what I did wrong here. Let's try to give him like the weird 3-dot eyes, but I think that made his eyes too high on his head. So what if we do this? Redefine the eye line here. I like this weird beak I've given him, so I'm gonna keep that. And then we'll just do much smaller divots. There we go. Yeah, that's better. I like that. Stream didn't reload at the ad after the ad. Oh, weird. This is just like stalled out. I got a call from my garbage supplier. I don't know what you would call that. Servicer. And they're like, hey, there's some weird dispute going on, so we're just not going to pick up your garbage this week. We'll pick it up more next week. It's like, what? I don't know what to do about that. Just going to have extra garbage for a week, I guess. How are you doing, Elliot? Head to F5. Okay. Weird. Okay. Sorry to hear that. I kind of wonder if YouTube tries to. Well, I guess YouTube wouldn't do it. I feel like Twitch kind of likes to annoy people with ads so that they'll get the subscriptions. But I don't think YouTube does anything like that, so. Yes, I turn off the ads, but YouTube wants you to watch those. Okay, I think we're done with this guy. His hands look really small to me, but that's actually better. So maybe he just did have a tiny hand. Blue. I'm drawing real big today. Not sure why, but I'm drawing real big. Four. A tabaxi con artist who specializes in phony fortune telling. We can do that. When you say phony fortune telling, that infers that there is real fortune telling, which in D&D makes sense. So is this I guess this guy just didn't get the memo that you could use real magic. I guess that's what was going on in the Dungeons and Dragons movie, right? Like one of the elf character couldn't. He's a wild magic sorcerer, I believe, and so he was just using his magic for. He was using traditional magic to con people, which seems very strange to me. But still funny every time I see it. I love giving my character sleight of hands to do shitty stage magic. Oh, look out. You're getting real strong, kid. He's got the kendo swords. Everyone be careful. I guess there's a difference, right? Well, like kendo swords are the bamboo ones, right? And if you say it's a boken, it's a wooden sword. Both are used for kin. But I don't know what you call the bamboo ones. I feel like they should have a name. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, we gotta give him a big old like a poof, whatever these are called. Having trouble thinking of words today, but it's I think basically because of the strange word cummerbund. That's not right. That goes down the front. Beethoven giant neck scarf. If you know what word that is, please please let me know. Agatha all along had a character like this too. That was like a fortune teller, but kind of fake. She ended up being super powerful, I think, but ran an unsuccessful fortune telling business. She's probably one of my favorite characters. Ooh, that would be a fun idea, though. Sorry, I just had a thought. It could be really interesting to start a campaign off with a character's death. And what I mean by that is, like, if they're a fortune teller or have some kind of, I was going to say augury magic, I suppose that works. But if they, if you start with them seeing how they die and then trying to get the party to be there, like get to that point, that could be really cool. Very, it'd be very like Tarantino, but that could be a lot of fun. That could be a fun way to like give them future sight, like actually just tell them what's going to happen in the story beforehand and let them figure out the rest. A man often finds his fate while walking the path to avoid it. I love that. I don't remember what it's from, but I love it. I mean, it could just be an old saying, but I also think it might have been in The Matrix. I don't know. I'm full of useless, unknown things today. For you see, I read the potatoes. The potatoes never lie. Or he coughs up hairballs and reads the hairballs. That could be really funny. Boopy. I'm hoping to very soon have the multiplayer setting done for my game. And as soon as I get that working, I'm going to start sending it out to people so they can test it and play with it and just dig around with it. I've already sent out some pre-release stuff, but and got good feedback, so I'm just about ready to do that again. We still need to make the slime guy. That'll probably be a bonus stream next week. Dang it. Okay, I think that guy's done. I think we're going to try to do one more, and then I think we'll probably call it. Oops. I feel like we've actually built a pretty good party here. The cat, the warlock, and the robot all decide to... A tabaxi wizard who looks like a palace cat? What does a palace cat look like? Is that the tiny ones? Oh, they're so grumpy. They look so grumpy. It's great. Okay. We'll do this one color, and then we'll call it. We'll try to do this one Druid's way. Just so shaggy. It's so funny. They almost look like little owls, which is kind of neat. Elliot, I never asked you. Did that thing I sent you help at all? Was that functional or was that not helpful? Oh, maybe we lost everybody. F's in chat. Thanks, Alexander. I feel like I've accidentally drawn a Fantastic Mr. Fox character. Apparently the kid's trying to keep the fairies away. Okay, we gotta give this guy a big poofy, like make his neck super poof, and then give him like a big old collar. Because I think that will be funny. He does look like an owl now. What have I done? Dang it. I drew it on the cat lair. I'm having a bad day. Oh, those were so good toe beans too. Hold on. See if we can redraw the toe beans. Okay. Dear God, what am I drawing? I don't know what's going on anymore. Oh, interesting. Okay. So they have this really cool, like, dark ring around their eyes, which most cats do. Like, most cats' skin is pretty dark. But they also have very tight top eyebrows, which is what makes them look so grumpy. Just gotta trust the process. Trust the process. Here we go. Filling in blocks of color. Where do blocks of color go? Blocks of color go right here. Go down the cheek. They got these black little eyebrows. Do. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Oh man. Vegeta's wares. Gold 2, welcome in. How are you doing today? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. I don't know what else I can do to this bad boy. I mean, I could give him like a body. That would be helpful. So I'll probably do that. Oh, hold on a second. I think Colton's typing something in the chat. Let me see here. Hey, Ben. Hey, Ben, doing okay. I'm doing all right. Working. Working, keeping the boy alive. That's all that matters. Yeah, I hate about this type of art that I can't, like, the outlines actually make it worse. It's like once you start doing like full shading, it really just becomes a gradient problem instead of a I know why Drew had spent so much time on these, because it's just, you have to do everything in layers and get the contrast right, because you can't rely on the outlines to make your brain trick it into thinking there's stuff there. So it very much is a once you start, you gotta go all in type of thing. Try not to go off the deep end. Yeah, I get that. I think I need some yellow in here. I didn't want to add that much color, but here we go. Here we go. We're gonna do it. I guess I don't have to be scratchy about it. I could be very vague. That's not too bad. Big swashes of color. Huh? That's pretty funny. That's actually pretty funny. Okay, I'm back into this. Get a little more clumpy with it. What are you drawing? Drawing a tabaxi, a palace cat tabaxi is all it said. So I'm just gonna make it like a noble because of the pun, but no, I want more of an off-white than a yellow. More gray, I guess. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe around the eyes we'll get a little bit darker. A little bit of that bleed through. Might as well check it. Yeah, it's probably easier. And then for the coat, I can go back to drawing. We'll give him little shoulders. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just leave it like that because that's kind of funny. It feels funny when he's so small. He's so tiny. Did it break again, Elliot? Sorry. Give me the next video option after reloading into an ad this time. I don't know what to say. It is 11 o'clock. We've been going for about almost an hour and a half. Do, 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 do. What if we broke some rules and drew some gold today? That could be a pain in the butt. I've been around for a while. What's with the crow? Get up now. Looks great. Don't get me wrong. I've been seeing you using the crow more than for anything else. Yeah, people just liked it more. People responded to it better than the Nathis mask.
No, not this marker.
So yeah, I just started using that. Been using it for my YouTube shorts. Oh, people like the crow. Rook the undead bird. Shouldn't go on kobold route. There's a lot of kobold YouTubers out there, so had to do something different. I'm pretty. I've curated my my YouTube experience, so I don't get a lot of loud, angry people anymore. So don't see a lot of savage things on the internet these days, which I think is better for my own mental health. Every time there's like weird drama at WotC or something, I have to ask other people about it because I just don't get it. I don't get it anymore. Not on my feed. Which I think is good. The internet was very spicy there for a while. I mean, it still is, but like, the internet for me was very spicy there for a while. Now we just need to eat the rich more. Yeah, it took a lot of curation for me. Like I had to really start like asking YouTube not to send people that I got sucked into all the time. I used to listen to a lot of like progressive news outlets, and I really had to I had to pick and choose. I'm like, this one just is too angry. I like the message, but it's too angry, so I had to start like picking and choosing through those. Got into a Pathfinder game, so I've been quite enjoying it. Nice. You playing Pathfinder 1 or Pathfinder 2? Pathfinder 2, okay. Open-ended seafaring. Nice. My first big Pathfinder campaign, we were dragon pirates, which was fun. Good times. Currently got ourselves a bunch of werewolf hybrid creatures. Shark Bay, yeah. They're not shark. Were sharks? Were sharks are great. There's nothing better than telling your players that there's sharks off the off the bow of the boat, and they're like, yeah, whatever, they're sharks, and then having the sharks climb on board. That always feels good. Always feels good. Okay, I think I'm done with this bad boy. I think this is good. I'm out of space. Do I keep drawing? Do I keep going? Huh. Merge all these together. No. Wrong one. Okay, hold on. This one and this one. Merge layers. How did... What? What's happening? This one and this one. Oh, that's not how merging works in Aggie. Okay. I have to click on this layer and merge it down. I understand now. How's that look with the bird? Looks like he's just eating it. Oh, what a party we have created today. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Let's do one more and then we're going to call it, I think. It's just 11 o'clock, but people might be showing up because they want to see what is happening at our normal time. Sorry, it's been a little earlier. Next week there might not be streams at all. I might have to figure that out. I'm going to have to do Tuesday, Thursday streams. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday? It's gonna be weird. Oh, YouTube just took a poop. Is anybody actually in chat, or did YouTube just die? Let's see what happens here. If I refresh this, let's see what happens. Okay, YouTube just took a poop, apparently. Maybe? Uh-oh. You are here? Okay, so YouTube is just exploded. We'll try to do one more real quick. We'll do a silly one and then we'll call it. Female clownish? What is a clownish? I hope I didn't just say a bad word. Death cleric. Maybe it's supposed to be clownish. Considering the rest of the prompt that based off of like comedy and tragedy, I assume they meant clown. So we'll draw a derpy death cleric, and then we'll probably call it. Maybe we'll just draw the mask. That could be fun. Okay. Someone just punched my door? What the hell was that? Decided to play a class that never got played because it didn't work in 5th edition. I don't care how much homebrew you do. That being the gunslinger. Yeah, the gunslinger works way better in Pathfinder. It was designed for 3.5 in Pathfinder, so seems okay. Okay, thanks, Adam. I'm gonna go see what the hell that noise was real quick. I'll be right back. Well, it might have been the boy punching the wall. Could be it. face off the wall. Okay. Clownish tragedy mask. Hum. What if we take the rugbies and we move them like down here? And then we just drop in this big corner. Okay, I'll try that. I've already done this pose. I want to do it from the front. I already did the front pose too today. I do need the tragedy mask, so we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go boy, and then this goes boy. Loving all the ammo variances. Yeah, Pathfinder had a lot of cool ammo variances this time. My favorite is like the goo shot, so you can just like peg people to walls and stuff. That's pretty funny. Pretty much make anything like healing shots and glue shots. Yeah, good choices. Good choices. Angry lizard boy with a shotgun. That's pretty good. Yeah, my favorite was I've played a few gunslingers, but the one that I didn't really get to play that was an NPC I made was Gad Flamesnoot, who just had a bunch of double-barreled shotguns, and so he'd use the dragon breath rounds. So there's a little kobold that just ran around shooting fire breath. Which was really fun. Okay, Death Cleric. Death Cleric. We could go Bones. We could go Plate Mail. But it's a clown. Would a clown wear heavy armor? I don't think so. I think the clown would maybe wear like, I want to say like a mortician suit. A bone leg? Like, is it a real leg? How does a necromancer give you a bone leg? Please tell me this. Like, what's the visual versus functionality of it? Is it just made out of bone, or does it actually have like toes? Ooh, should I do like a Morticia Adams type thing? Holy crap, that would be good. Let's do that. Nothing creepier than a sexy clown. I'll just put that way. Like, It goes the wrong directions, and it makes everything worse. We gotta get the... Should we do like a frill? What does the neckline do here? Okay, very rigid shoulders. We can actually have something like that. Some lace. Kind of want to get something like more lacy up here too. Can we do that? Go a little Tim Burton-y. Little physics that don't make any sense. See if YouTube demonetizes me before the video ends. Just too sexy. Just too much. Reanimated them to my body. Okay. Interesting. Your party has... I've said this before. Your DM is wild. Your DM does some things that I would not have thought about. I should really learn some lace patterns. That would be really interesting. Be cool to start drawing lace. It's a different one. I've had people reanimate other players before. That's been fun. I like doing that. Like instead of using revive, it's like, we're just going to use reanimate corpse. It's like, okay, they are dead. Yep. I think that's about all the time we have. I hear the boy being grumpy. I like the idea of like necromancers with like skeletal limbs and stuff. I think that's really fun. I think that's a cool concept. for you as a gunslinger to have it, I would say that you would need to take, like, you would need that necromantic energy to keep it going. Otherwise, the other player would have to be using their energy all the time to animate your leg. So I think that would be a fun thing. I would basically give you like a free level in either, you could do sorcery, or you could do like a warlock level, something like that. Even if you don't have the spell for it, like just like you would have to give up something to retain the use of it beyond the other player giving you, you know, one spell slot a day or something to keep re-upping the spell. That's how I would generally work it. But I dig the vibe. I dig the vibe and I dig the idea. Bone leg. Oh, pirates and their unique. Tom? Old Tom? Real old Tom? Dead Tom? Dead Tom's dead. Long John shot him. Muppet Treasure Island, people. Go watch it. It's great. Okay, I'm gonna go really small here and lighten up the color a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can add some lace in here. We're just gonna like, yeah, go a little lighter. And we'll just do something like this all the way down the fray. Try to give that a little bit more of a border. And then we'll do the same thing here. And we'll probably do the same thing around here. Lots of little figure eights. Gotta be careful with those explosives when you're playing a gunslinger. In Pathfinder 1, they had a really bad system of like when you crit failed whenever you botched, your gun could explode and cause all kinds of crazy things and like break, and you'd have to spend time fixing it, clearing jams and things like that. They made that a little better in this one, which I think was smart, but I like the high risk, high reward kind of character sometimes, so it was kind of fun. Okie doke. I think I'm done here. I don't think there's much else to add. Unless she needs like a seltzer bottle or something. Maybe the random skull in her hair. Why not? Made your character hate it? That's... Then why have the skeletal leg? Oh boy. Ah, I see. You slowly regrow the leg. Start with the bones. Okay, I think that's it. I think we're done. Thanks for hanging out today, everybody. Might take me a little bit of time to get these loaded up to the Discord, because I do need to go check on the boy. That thumb is just in a weird spot. It should be almost touching the pinky. I'm going to put it over here. We'll drop the pinky down a little bit. 'Cause these fingers are a little long. Maybe that's okay. Maybe that's okay. Just weird skeletal fingers. Who knows? That's it. Alexander, Gold2, thanks for hanging out today. We'll be back next week, probably on weird hours, because I need to do something on Wednesday. I'm going out of town, and then Friday I'm also going out of town. And the week after that, I will be gone. So I do want to get some streams in next week, but they will probably be on off hours. I might even do some weird late night streaming. We'll find out. We'll see what happens. Aside from that, I'm going to be working on a video. I have more YouTube shorts will still be coming out next week and the week after like normal. Check those out. Have a wonderful week, everybody. See you next time. Stay happy, stay healthy, keep your dice at the table. We'll see everybody next week. Bye.